Hello, Miss Star. I'm Jude Bondis from Hour 6, and this is Travis.
I'm Travis Nygard, and I'm from Mr. Ziggins Hour 2.
And our topic is where is food made? To quickly summarize, to get a good base of where our food is from, most of our food comes from around the world, not really from America. 69% of our crops we get are actually from foreign countries, and we only really contribute 2.3% of the world's food supply. So we don't really make much food, and when we do, it's usually made for like local areas. Like Walmart, if corn are growing good in like locally, then Walmart will take corn from the local areas. Otherwise, we'll just get it from other countries. Now, to summarize kind of where our food's coming from.
Yeah, we usually outsource all of our stuff, but we do grow a little bit of stuff like pumpkins and berries. For Western countries like South America and Africa, um, they grow strawberries, pumpkins, cauliflower, beans, and corn. Uh, Northern places like Europe and Asia grow apples, cabbages, carrots, onions, and cherries.
And for eastern places, we kind of grow stuff like fruity stuff, pumpkins, pears, grapes, orange, cucumbers, bananas, and whatnot. And when we meant by uh, like places on the map, sorry, this is a little bright, but we meant by, that's not a good map. What we meant by this is on the map, you know, you got northern, eastern, western areas, right? So western would be here, northern would be here, and eastern would be there. And speaking of bananas in the eastern areas, bananas contribute to our next topic on how much do we actually pay for this stuff? Because bananas are in India. We'll need a banana to go to India, though.
Bring him up. Come on.
Of course.
Bring him up. Are you serious?
Alright, thank you.
It's not $8. It's $5.
Alright. Over here is the door to India.
Oh, you're fired. Fired.
Alright, here we are in India, back out of the elevator. We're a little low on time, so we're going to have to go through this quick. But before we get to the reason why we're in India, we're going to go over two more points. Something to keep in mind is that the real cost of food in America. The real cost of food is kind of like a play on world that goes for there's other factors in play when it comes to our spending food that we don't really think about. We consumers spend around $1.2 billion in 2019 on food, but this doesn't really put into account the climate change that it pays in the future, health costs that it affects later, biodiversity in the land, land payment, lower mental health for farmers and workers, and other factors that us buying these unhealthy food systems that can make our food systems worse. And it adds up to like more than $3.3 trillion if we put those into account other than just the food part.
So to answer some questions on how some food gets distributed and shipped to companies, we have distributors. They pick up food and send it to other stores. These distributors can include companies like Cisco, Company US Foods, McLean, and Food Service.
Oh, and right there is a U.S. Foods distributing truck bringing bananas from India on its way to a boat to America. Here it goes. Here we are going on to the next area, the ethical features of the food system.
How ethical is it? Well, it's not the destroyer of worlds, but it's harming the world by a considerable amount, such as destroying land to grow crops. An example was the whole avocado trend that it created a huge demand. This made Mexico do a lot of deforestation.
Yeah, and here's kind of like the second area, you know, unethical workforces. You know, something to think about is how like the food system works. You know, these people are in India at a banana farm, and you know they're working their butts off at really low pay. You know,
This is so sad.
it's and one of these things that you kind of just got to think about: low pay, and it's not, you know, exactly fair. And it's kind of how our food systems work in some areas of the world.
Hey, come on. Start over here.
Now, when we get to the end, sorry the video is so long, but something to keep in mind is how you can help. You can start by, being healthier. It doesn't have to be like huge, being healthier, but choosing quality food and making sure that your food is high quality can make sure that your food was getting from a nice source that was taken care of. Generally speaking, bad food from bad companies try to save as much money as they can. Um, or going to local farmers, like going to the community center to the farmers market. That's a great way to get food and support farmers that need the money, because a lot of the time going to the store is just not as beneficial for these farmers. You could also vote for governments that support a better food system and a healthier environment for people around the world.